Welcome to humanity. This is our one.
Whatever it takes, we got to stop. Whatever it takes is what it took.
This is Brock Lesnar, and you're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Yo, hi, this is Sugar Ray Leonard, and you listen to Fight Net Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to listen to Fight Net Radio.
Lee Harvey Oswald, what's your name? I know how am I supposed to know you?
This is Frank Shamrock. You're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Hi, this is Nia, the Knockout St. John. You're listening to Fight Net Radio, and there's no way I would ever touch Lee.
This is Chuck Jackson.
I am Stephen Bonner, and you're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Dan Henderson, you're listening to Fight Net Radio.
Everybody, welcome to Fight Net Radio, where Lee's burning every bridge there is out there. All right.
Hi, this is Manny Pacquiao. I'll fight anybody on FightNetRadio.com.
Hey, I'm the king of the world! Hold it, you're not that crazy. I'm a bad man! I took up the world!
Welcome to Fight Net Radio. Happy Thanksgiving past. Happy holidays. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Festivus. Whatever the...
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, well, what if you're an atheist?
I don't give a damn. Say it anyways. Who cares? What do atheists say? I would tell one of them whatever
holidays,
they say.
Happy holidays.
All right. Merry Christmas and a happy holidays.
Happy holidays to y'all, wherever you are.
We're going to make America great again, Lee. Not saying Merry Christmas. Don't you? Donald Trump's going to make you say it, bro.
There you go. I got that going for me. Welcome to Fight Net Radio. That's Andrew Labouche. My name is Lee Honish. Format of the show is simply this. We discuss boxing on this particular segment of the show. Sometimes. Andrew usually says things that are insightful and or, well, certainly not as completely as insane as I do. And my job is, I guess, the comical relief. My job is to try to make you laugh or say something stupid, but by and
make you money if you listen. He makes you money if you
listen. Occasionally. We are here to discuss what I think is the biggest story, which is Andre Ward versus Sergey Kovalev.
Gotta start on a down note, Lee.
Only pulls 160,000 buys. If I'm HBO and I'm Bob Arum, who do you think is happier at this moment?
Well, you gotta say Bob Arum.
And I'm
you
sure
gotta say Bob Arum.
Well, hold on. Let's back up for those not in the know, right? For those of you that are not like those that follow boxing news, let me hip you up, okay? Bob Arum put on the Manny Pacquiao fight, which only did about 300,000 views, which Bob had to refer to as some are singles and doubles. This was a profitable event. We're very happy with the way it turned out. HBO and or Main Event and or Rock Nation quietly slid out through the internet and or social media sources just how shitty a number 300,000 buys were and how Kovalev and Ward were going to destroy everything. It was the greatest fight of all time, which in reality, there was no mainstream media picking up this fight, nor did anyone seem to give a crap except the people that were in the arena and or the 160,000 people who purchased the fight. Did you purchase the fight, Andrew?
Yes, of course.
You are one of 160,000 people. How do you feel about that?
Oh, look, I knew a few people that bought this fight, but I am
did
disappointed.
Not. By the way, for everybody, frontrow.eu.
Hey, but Lee, look it. The sport isn't going to survive if everyone keeps doing this. And that's what the excuse of a lot of diehards, supposedly diehards, are saying this week. Oh, you're going up against streaming. And it's like, are you serious? You're really telling me that 300,000, 400,000?
I'm literally going to say this till I'm blue in the face. And this is the mistake of Bob Arum. This is the mistake of Main Event. This is the reason I wrote the blog about why these people do not get how to create I'm going to say it.
I understand
why these fights aren't online where I can pay $25 or $50. I'd even pay $100. If I can sit and watch it from my tablet while I'm at another event or I'm at dinner or whatever. Why do you think the NFL finally broke down and started streaming football games? That's reality.
They're
in a whole
different. They're in a whole
boxing
different
is not doing
ballpark.
it. Okay, let's just say
Look at, and
not.
I agree with what you're saying. Obviously, there's probably TV involved that doesn't really want to see.
Let's just go with the low end number. You're saying the Kovalev Ward doesn't pick up 100,000 people off the internet who pay another $25 to $50 to watch it in low D on the internet?
Maybe there is. I don't know why they couldn't put that money down and watch it on their flat screen HD TVs though.
Because
I don't really know too many people that has a TV under 40 something inches nowadays.
No,
yes, it is a nice plan B to go to your laptop or even your 27-inch Apple computer. But when you're talking about the Super Bowl, when you're talking about the biggest fight,
I'll give you a real-time scenario, okay?
All right.
Everybody listening, Andrew is a Raider fan. And for once in the past God knows how many years that I have known him, he's finally got a fucking team that's worthwhile.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes,
like you guys are like ready to shit yourselves. You're so excited as a nation. Okay?
Hey, give me 2 more wins. 2 more wins.
Once you lock up number 1 seed, I'm sure I will never hear the end of it. Yeah. I'm sure of it. But you still have to go through the West one more time, and everybody in the West is fucking hard. Okay.
Starts in 2 weeks. I know.
And there is a reason why people say the Chargers are still not out of it. Kansas City's not out of it. Denver's not out of it. The 2 wild cards are coming out of the AFC West. That's it. That's the bottom line. And the Chargers are still in the hunt. Nothing would make me...
We're getting off.
Sorry, but nothing would make me happier than to see the Raiders, the Chiefs, and the Chargers all go to the playoffs. That would be great. Sad reality, the Rams will not be. Okay. But it's Saturday night, right? It's playoffs. Number 1 seed match. You're on Saturday night prime time, okay? Real-time scenario. Your game's going to be at 5 o'clock West Coast time. You are going to that game. But on that same night is the return of Klitschko, and on this very night, Klitschko is going to fight the other Klitschko for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Andrew. Klitschko versus Klitschko just happens to be at 6:05 West Coast time. Live. You have the opportunity to watch it on your smartphone at the game for $100. Are you watching the Raiders game?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Yes, I would.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
No.
Okay, let's go real time.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying. But I'm going to tell you that over just a little bit than a year and a half ago, we watched 2 fighters bring in 5.2 million pay-per-view buys.
Scenario. We were all...
No, it is not.
And I'm going to tell you why those 5.2 aren't buying right now, and I've heard it on a lot of shows.
There's a lot of reasons.
No, I listen to a lot of podcasts on a lot of topics, okay? And most of them are sports-based. And let me tell you what everybody has said on a sports-based level. They're tired of getting fucking burned. We get hyped up about a great...
sports, man. That's all sports, though.
Well,
come on.
why do you think viewership is down in the NFL? There's too much fucking parody. Why is viewership down for boxing? It's fucking parody.
I know.
We're not having the Super Bowl hype to these big fights anymore. Kovalev Ward lived up to the billing, lived up to the fight, had everything you could want in a legit boxing match, and near as I can tell, no more than 500,000 people in the entire world watched that fight. Are you fucking kidding me? Under 500,000 people with the replay on HBO, with the pay-per-view, with people illegally streaming and downloading. You want me to round it up to an even million, just to be fair? 1 million people. And it still is eclipsed by the shithole, stinkhole, fixed-ass fight of Mayweather-Pacquiao and his fucked up bullshit shoulder.
Yep.
And people are wondering why you're still passionate about boxing. And God bless the people who listen to the show. Andrew and his passion for boxing and my complete cynicism of a sport and I'll make it clear, I love it. I still want to fight. I still want to get into a cage. I still want to practice boxing. I still love taking jiu-jitsu. I love fighting. I love it. I love getting beat up. I like the burn in my legs. I like getting punched in the face. I love it. But I am telling you, I have seen so many shit shows that I'm just down to watching amateurs go and tear it up. That's where I'm at right now. Like, you're telling me that the Olympics is becoming the better place to watch boxing because it's at least a little more pure. That's what it's come down to. The Olympics is having more viewers, and nothing this year, excluding that, 26. Tell me anything to beat the Olympics for boxing this year. Can you think of a fight that had the same numbers as Olympic boxing?
This has been one of the worst years I've ever seen for the sport, and that's what's opening my eyes to what's going on. We are at a tremendous low right now in viewership and fans. I'm
going to tell you my position. I'm going to take the cynical position. People who are listening to this show right now are people who
You're breaking up a lot on my side, Lee.
You're not breaking up on my side, so it's all good.
All right. Okay.
So
no, go ahead then.
From my point of view, right? And I take the cynical approach. Anybody who's listening to this show are the people who are buying fights, okay, or they're writing about it, based on the responses I've seen, okay. So you're either you guys are all in already, and you guys really don't know what it's like to be around cynical fucking people who think they know about boxing. All right, go watch boxing, a big event, like a Manny Pacquiao. Like, listen to people talk about boxing. Like, it's fascinating to me. And what they think great fights are, and who great fighters are, and how this really weird debate starts, and where they think the last great heavyweight fights really were in their mind. And, like, people are really stuck in a Mike Tyson era for the heavyweights, right? That's what they need. They need, like, Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson and all these guys turning it up in the heavyweights. They don't recognize Klitschko at all, okay? And now it's all over because we've lost Klitschko and he can't seem to get all his belts back, right? People are stuck in the Oscar de la Hoya era when it comes to the welterweights. Let's be brutally honest.
Trinidad, that was a great era. Yeah, Corte, Whitaker, De La Hoya, Vernon Forrest.
Mayweather when he was young, okay? Let's be honest.
Paul Williams, Margarito, Cotto.
Yeah, fuck, it was great.
Yep.
And all of them fought each other. And they fought, and it was brilliant. That's
the problem.
Average barbershop boxing fan is trapped. They're trapped in that one little tiny era, right? They're not modern day. You know what they get modern day? They get PBC bullshit. They get watered down. Oh boy, Frampton Santa Cruz. Oh boy.
And Lee, let's share the love. HBO and Showtime have not done a great job of matching good fights up on their networks either.
Right. I mean, honestly, I'll say it again. Take a page out of the WWE. Everybody talks about, the young guys in pro wrestling. How come, why is it that it's only Brock Lesnar and Bill Goldberg and they're getting all the press? Because that's where people are stuck in pro wrestling. So do it in boxing. Give us what we fucking want. Put Canelo in, okay, against Triple G. And I'll bet you dollars to donuts you get 3 to 5 million buys if you make that fight happen. You will, but you're HBO and you don't want to risk the record of Canelo. You don't want to risk Triple G's record. You think you can build this up forever and ever and ever and ever and milk it for every dollar. And that's what boxing's about. And I say fuck you to all of boxing, okay? I know I'm being milked. Sorry, I'm going to keep streaming it. I'm going to keep downloading it because you guys haven't really asked me to invest the money. God bless Bob Arum, all right? I'm going to put over Top Rank. At least when he put on the last Pacquiao fight, he gave you 4 fucking belt fights below it. He gave you a reason to watch the show. He figured it out. So why can't the rest of you assholes figure it out either? Stack a card and make me pay $100. Stack it. Just stack a card. Not Leo Santa. I'll give you a perfect example. I just saw it pop up, Andrew. Is Carl Frampton, Leo Santa Cruz a worthwhile fight? Yeah. It's a worthwhile fight, right? But if I stack that with maybe 2 or 3 other of those shitbag PBC cards that they keep jamming down my throat, does that now become a super card? And that's the point.
Possibly pay-per-view. You put Frampton, Santa Cruz, Thurman, Garcia on the same bill, it's possibly Las Vegas and pay-per-view.